CryptoEd here on Friday the 5th of July with a new Bitcoin update where we can see that Bitcoin hit the green box and confirming that we are doing this WXY, which I warned you for in the past weeks. That green box is a potential reversal area. It doesn't mean that we bounce guaranteed from here, but it's a very high percentage that we do see a reaction from that box. Usually it has proven in the past that it works very well, but I'm not trading blindly on this, and just to avoid any misunderstanding, I usually look what happens in those boxes. Do we get a reaction to the upside, or do we have to stay away? Just like yesterday or overnight in Ether, it reached its green box and just blasted through. This is also an example. It reacted from that green box, but then the retest was poor and we came down more. You can also see here that I have a different pattern now for Ether, and I'm not going to explain it too much in detail because then the video would be much too long. And I do think Ether is also going to make this 3 legs down move, which would bring it to 2,700, 2,500 more or less. It is in line with what I see in Bitcoin and altcoins, that the pain is not over yet. I'm sorry to say, can't make it any better, but when I look at Bitcoin here, I now do see, because of this move, strong move down, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 days straight down. I was hoping here for a bounce and then we would have a different pattern, but the pattern I see now is this, another ABC, and that could bring us even lower. Maybe even we go for this demand zone or sweep it, which is around 50,000. And when I show you the Elliott wave pattern for that, you can see that I still have this as a leg 4. It's a correction in a very strong uptrend. Leg number 3, leg number 4, then we go for leg 5 in leg 3, and then more upside. So on the higher time frames, I'm still bullish, and look at this move. It is only a small correction in Bitcoin. Altcoins are suffering hard, but on the higher time frame, it is also for altcoins a correction in a big uptrend, a very big uptrend where we see a big correction, bigger than we wanted, but it is just a correction. Now, when I look at that move I showed you for Bitcoin, let me show you here again. Look, this move, where I said, well, it looks like we might do that also in this correction, that we do go a bit lower. If we focus now on this, the WXY I showed you here, then we do have WXY now coming down. And when I look at that leg X, I do see this 1, 2, and then the third leg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a leg 4, and then a fifth leg. And this fifth leg I cannot determine yet where that is ending, but when I look at my other chart, like here, what I showed you on the daily, it does seem likely to me that we are going to test 50,000. And I just showed you in the Elliott wave pattern that we might see here some chop, some slow bounces, but then coming down again. My in silico indicator is also here on the daily. You can see the bottom indicator. Let me make it a bit bigger. On the daily, it's heading lower, still not down at the bottom. So it is also telling me there is more downside to be expected. Same for Ether. It is coming down, but not there yet. Look, and you want to see something like this. those kind of reversal signs, or what you saw here on the in the uptrend. But that is a good reversal sign. We had a very nice one for Bitcoin in the past, around 15,000, but also at 24,000, like here. And then we made that big move. So that's what I want to see in my in silico indicators. When I look at the order book, I do see there's definitely support here, absorption. This is the order book depth, and those B's, like here, 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 are signaling order depth book imbalance. And the way we come down here tells me there is plenty of imbalance, or there's a lot of imbalance, and many times here in this short move, that latest move, that it looks favoring a bounce, but still going down. That is telling me there's a big market selling going on. And that might line up with what we hear about Germany selling, Mt. Gox selling, and that there is definitely absorption, there is demand, but there is just more selling at the moment. And I'm putting hope on this absorption, but as said, we might go a bit lower first. And going back to my chart, what I said, looks like we might go for 50,000, a test of 50k.